Hello, you guys. How are you? And how do I sound? I have earbuds in that I haven't used before. So I'm curious. What are you guys up to? Hey, Woofy. Hey, Raven, Delana. Hey, Johnny, Muffin Top, Ann, Seawise, Punksy. Oh, sorry. Accidentally muted you. What are you guys up to? My lip is like, got lip gloss up all around my mouth or something. Um, Thank you, Woofy. Does it sound okay? Yes. I am next door over in my little apartment where I'm gonna be living. But awesome, Muffin Top. Yeah, 'cause I don't have my computer anyway, so I don't need to be over there at the desk. Oh, thank you, Seawise. So anyways, I guess it'll just be laid back. I don't know. Probably will be a small. I don't know. I'll just hang out with you guys and we can just chat. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer anything. A little echo. I wonder if it's because of where I'm at. Cause like, see how hey LFT. Ooh, thank you. I got a new bronzer, but see the ceilings are like really super high, and I don't know. Is that causing the echo? Should I change the earbuds? Just been working on my veggie garden. Oh, cool. Well, Trenton had a game today. Well, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna try something, maybe. If I can find my. I wonder if you guys can still hear me. Is the echo better, worse? Um, Thank you. I got this new bronzer. I think I bought a shade too dark anyway, so that's probably some of it. But it's really good. It's Milani. Oh, look at the little like dang, I'm shiny. I have a little like bruise thing on my cheek. The night before we came, I woke up and I had like a weird imprint, and then at the bottom it was like purple. Hey, Jordan. Thank you, Johnny. I was out in the sun for soccer, but anyways, yeah, you guys, I gotta tell you something. This is important and it's exciting, but in 2 days, remind me to, I don't want to forget to answer that, Delana, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. In 2 days, I'm probably going to have like the most important video that I've ever put on my channel. And I don't know. I really hope you guys will be there. I know you guys will be there after you see what kind of it is or what's going on. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm excited. It sucks I don't have my computer, but so Bentley is doing okay. He's still like having some weird allergy issues. We're not used to what's blooming down here in North Carolina. What are you guys up to? Thank you. I know. I look a lot better on the phone. I love how clear it is. Oh my gosh, Muffin Top, you have to be here. You guys, it's really important because along with this video, there's going to be like an entire little baby movement. Yeah. And it's important, and it really does affect, it's a place where my blush is all blotchy, where we can really make a difference. So thank you, Delana. Hey, True Crime Loving Blonde. Yeah, LFT. So I'm from West Virginia, but my mom lives in North Carolina. I'm about to live here soon. In this little, it's like a little cabin, but it's very small. It's just like kitchen, living room, and there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. But it's just temporary. But yeah, I can't even really show you, but because the lighting and stuff, you can't see. It's really cute. You can see the little orb behind me on the wall, like on all the windows. Shoot, y'all. See, they're like kayak oars or whatever you call them. It's right by the water, and there's like a bunch of really pretty bushes right now blooming with flowers all over them and stuff. Dang, I lost all my height. I'll be there ASAP. The woodwork is awesome. Thank you. Can't stay. Sun is out and we are hitting the pools. It has rained 4 days of our holiday, so taking in the last 2. Just wanted to say hi. That's okay, Nikki. You guys enjoy yourselves. Thank you, Muffin Top. It's really cool because as soon as you go, like, walk outside, the water's right there, and yeah. So maybe I'm going to change it to not a Q&A. Usually it's better if you get the questions ahead of time and you kind of, but there's a lot of things happening, and I just wanted to give anyone the opportunity because I don't go in a lot of chats. I don't have time, for one, and for two, when I am there listening, sometimes maybe this is weird. It's like with YouTube. People are like, they think that you, if you're kind to someone, if you go to their channel, if you're in their chat, if you say hello to someone, that you like condone everything they've ever done in their lives, or that people will twist everything you say. And this is the thing. I don't agree with even my best friends on everything they've done, but I don't tell them on YouTube. I'm never going to be the kind of person who has an issue and YouTube is my first where I go. Some people do. That's okay. It's just not my personality. But if I have an issue, thank you, Nikki. If I have an issue with someone, especially like a friend of mine, I'm going to talk to them privately. And I don't know. It's crazy. It's still chilly here in Pittsburgh. Mother Nature needs to put the vodka down and realize, I know, snowing one day. Tomorrow it'll be 80 here. I don't know. I've got to find a way to, I don't know, this live on Tuesday, it's really important, and I don't really know how I can advertise it too much without giving it away. So, 90? Where are you at, Anne? Oh, thank you, Delana. You're sweet. 90? I saw that there was a live happening about Candace using, maybe, like right now. I'm really curious of what that's about. Hey, Bobby Penn. Sounds like there's a bird up there or something. Do y'all hear that? Like right. Hey, Donnie. Raina, hey. 76. Dang, girl. Raina, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever, it feels like. I hope you're doing well. I want to thank you for helping me on my recovery journey. Oh, you're welcome. Happy to be there for you to help. It's awesome. I'll check out my new little phone because it won't go in the stand-on thing. But the little holder, isn't that so pretty? It has little like diamonds in it. 70 here and I'm freezing. I love the people's usernames on this channel, such as Muffin Top and Bobby Ben. You're in Oklahoma. Dang, I didn't realize it got that hot there. I'm okay. Still trying to figure it all out. Yeah. I could see that. I don't know, man. Life isn't fair, you know? Well, just like, thank you, Jordan. Aren't you in recovery too? Just like my friend, you guys, that I had posted about on my community page. We grew up like one street over from each other, and my aunt is his aunt too by marriage. And so we had many different ways where we were connected, and also like our friends group, because he was a year older than me. Our friends group hung out. He was like part of my extended family in a way. He lived right next to me. We were friends from like baby childhood. Well, the day that I traveled down here, I was up and I went to smoke a cigarette, and my cousin messaged me. Oh, thank you, JH. And she told me that that he passed away. And see, he had been in recovery too. He was 3 years in. when right after his little girl was born, like about a year or so, the mom and him split up, and they actually like did battle it out for custody. Then mom got hooked on some kind of drugs, and she was like a helicopter mom. Well, anyways, after they started battling out in court, you know, she got hooked on I don't know exactly what. I think it was like painkillers, could have been heroin, but it was something like that. And he ended up getting custody of the baby. Well, I looked at our messages, and over the last few years, like we talked a lot, and we talked a lot about recovery. And he was working at a recovery center and everything. And the worst part about it is that his baby is who found him. And she's the one who called 911. And she's like Bentley's age, you guys. I got a hair in my eye or something. But anyways, it's just like life is so unfair. It just is, man. It's so fucked up. Man, I got something in my eye now. Hold on. Let me go look in my phone. Holy moly, there's like a giant rock of mascara in my eye from when I started crying, I guess. But thank you, Anna. It's okay, you guys. Wow, 125. It is so sad. Think about you look so familiar. You sound familiar too. Do you live in Atlanta? It just feels like I know you from somewhere. No, I don't. I've never even been to Atlanta, but I live in, well, West Virginia and North Carolina, back and forth. I'm bringing my brother home tomorrow from PT rehab, a medication given to him in ER for alcohol withdrawal, but it was a panic attack. The medication destroyed him mentally. Wow. I'm so sorry, Bobby Pin. My brother, as well, you guys remember when I told you guys, like, he had been, you guys who have been here for a while and through like some of my recovery videos may know, but he got in trouble. He went to rehab, and then like right as soon as he got out, he overdosed and had to go back. Well, now he's back. Oh, my legend. He's back in jail. So yes, Jordan, I saw that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until the day that she has to pay that we know she's locked up in there forever. That's going to feel great to see. It's just crazy that like all her changing stories. I just can't believe, what was she thinking? She went from, you know, I don't know who has her. My mom has her. My mom's friend has her. Her dad has her. One of us rolled over on her. I mean, recovery is possible. My oldest boy hit his 2 years last June, and if it wasn't for his car accident, he would be hitting his 3 years this June. I am proud he was sober till the day he died. Yeah, you should be proud, Raina, and I am so, so sorry. You know, whenever I heard that he had passed, that was my first thought. I thought, oh my God. You know, no, because, and I think, I don't know. And not that that would have changed anything. It wouldn't. But I am glad that like that it wasn't just because it's an accomplishment what he was doing. And I think that we got to remember that. Oh God, I'm sorry, Raina. Oh, I'm emotional, you guys, and I care about you, and even someone I didn't care about, that would be awful and hard to think about and stuff. I've been sober since 2018. Now I'm on methadone. However, I am taking a methadone because I have phantom pain from losing my right leg. Congratulations, Gigi, and that's okay. This is my thing with methadone, Suboxone, all of that. If it's going to improve your life, keep you from overdosing, give you time with your family, your kids, let you enjoy life at least somewhat, because as addicts, like I know it can be really hard to enjoy your life or to feel normal or to feel like, just you guys, if you've been there, you know what I mean. It's like, I don't know, you kind of feel like you're just like not jaded or kind of broken, like defective. And like you may never enjoy life and stuff, like that kind of feeling. So if methadone lets you live your life, live a happy, healthy life, and you get to improve your life versus what you are doing, then, I'm for it, even if you don't have losing your right leg or something like that. But certainly when you have something like that. Hey, Broken Justice. Do you think her mom knew? I think her mom knew, but not exactly what happened. I think she had a feeling. And I think that she knew, she hadn't been around, but she didn't know it exactly. That's what I think. Hey, Sandy Beach. Wow, I bet, Bobby Pin. My love was addicted to pills. He passed away 5 years ago, leaving me with 4 daughters, our youngest being 11 days old. Oh my God, the 7 of us. I am so sorry. Yeah, it is so unfair. And I don't know what you like. It's hard because I've had a lot of people that I love die, and I know that there's nothing anybody can say. I don't even want to try. It's almost offensive, right? To try to say anything like, oh, well, like when people say like, oh, there's just so many things that can be offensive when you're going through that. And yeah, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. It is heartbroken. I lost my sister from her drinking. She wouldn't even stop after she had 3 massive heart attacks, 3 bypasses, and still wouldn't stop. Addiction runs very strong on both of my sides. I'm so sorry, Anne. Also, he was on Suboxone. It still provides pain relief. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's not. I take morphine daily. Have for 20 years. Wow, I've been on Suboxone from the beginning. I can give a testimonial on it. I know so many people with successful stories. I've been on it a couple times. Now, I will say it was really hard to come off of. And it's not that it's that hard. Now, you can say, oh, it's not that it's worse than like using or even the same, but it's just, it lasts a long time. But I used Kratom, and after about 4 to 5 weeks, I felt totally normal again. But I've had I've had withdrawal issues from many medications I've taken that are not even, that don't even, like antidepressants. There's all kinds of things that can cause like withdrawal issues. Oh, thank you, Broken Justice. People are so judgmental about it. I can't stand that. Look here, I get really annoyed when people act like there's only one way, because what happens then is 99% of people look at that and they say, I damn sure can't do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. No, there's so many ways. There's Celebrate Recovery. There's 12 steps. There's medicated assisted treatment. And there's many different ways to do that. There's different herbs and nootropics that will work. So yeah. You'll answer anything? Okay, answer this. Why are you such a pathetic shiner that refuses to accept that Shanann Watts medically and emotionally abused her kids despite them? I'm a shiner? That is so stupid. That's what you call people who don't bash dead Shanann? Shiners. Because I'm not like a fan of hers. That is just dumb. You really got to think about that. Listen to me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on now. Take a deep breath. Don't type nothing. Just hold on. For real. look at what you just wrote in my chat. Now, I talk about Watts like maybe 2% of my videos, especially lately. So, and I've never been a fan of Shanann, but also I wouldn't bash her. Now, if you believe that way she have treated her family may have led to what this or that, or, you know, is part of the dynamics and you want to discuss that, I don't care. You can do that. But there's a difference in that and this. This is ugly. And like, the woman was murdered while she was pregnant with her babies. What the hell? I mean, oh my God. Now, y'all are going to get, let me just, I try to understand they're only trying to help. Hey, Dave G. You know, addiction is a symptom of something much darker a lot of the time. Yep, it is. I also lost my sister to suicide. She OD'd on her mental health medication. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. A lot of meds will. Yeah. Yeah. Lyrica, if you were on high doses. You know what? I've actually thought about trying to get on that because I have horrible sciatica. And I've heard that it's good for that. But I don't know. I don't even know if my doctor would consider it. I've just thought about talking to him about it. It's a replacement, but it's not. Yes. No, it's not a replacement because you're not getting that up and down, up and down. You don't get that. It goes through to like through the blood-brain barrier, which is it really basically has to do that to give you any psychoactive effects, like mental effects. But it doesn't give you that super high. It doesn't go to that level. And it also doesn't give you that low because the half-life of Suboxone is 36 hours. So after, and I knew this because I learned this coming off of it because it's pretty crazy. Think about it. If you take 4 milligrams every day and it has a 36-hour half-life, then when you're detoxing off of it, you have to consider that it's really built up in your system, because think it cuts. You take 4 milligrams today, tomorrow at this time you still have 2 milligrams really in your system, and then the next day 1, or 36 hours. So tomorrow night, I don't know. I'm totally for Suboxone. Like I said, I've been on and off of it a few times. I think the withdrawals are hard, but I get tired of people judging people over that stuff. Hey, Looking Beyond. Ayahuasca, yes. Who dat? I gotta blow my nose, you guys. Yeah, we're not talking about the Watts case. Now, hold on. Now, in 2 days, if you're familiar with the Watts case, then come talk to me, because I am doing a live. I don't know what to say because I really want to be, I want it to be like, yeah, a horrible thing to say. All I want to say though is if you've been part of Watts Island, you definitely don't want to miss it. And even if you're not, you don't want to miss it. Either way, you can really, yeah. I think that this channel is full of some of the most awesome people on the internet, and together we can make a difference in so many ways. So I hope that you guys will help me do that. You know, it in several ways moving forward, just like we just did that donation. Like $40 is nothing, right? But when it comes from like making those shirts and stuff, and you guys like buying them, it just feels like such an accomplishment to me. So I really love doing that. I want to keep helping people like that in different ways. Oh, thank you, 7 of us. Love you, Punksy. Thank you, Sandy Beach. Hello, Alex. Please do not listen to sick trolls. They're jealous of your looks, brains, and charisma. Thank you, Sonia. That's sweet. Totally sick, agree. Oh, 1 year clean. Congrats, C-Wise. Is you single, girl? Yeah. What is dating? Huh? What's it feel like to like I don't know. I don't think I'd even know how to do that. I need something for pain. I've had horrific experience on methadone. It has ruined my entire life. Wow, now I've never tried methadone, but like as an addiction strategy. I've tried it when I was using. I bought like somebody's take home, and I took it and got high. Like took it was like a liquid. Actually, it was wafers, but it was in a liquid. They put water in it, and I drank that and took it one time. It was strong as hell. I was shocked how strong it was compared to like 90 milligrams of pain medicine, like regular pain, Oxycontin, oxycodone, hydrocodone, any of that. 500 naproxen. Meds are my exit strategy. It's good for weight gain, and sugar cravings are terrible. Same with gabapentin. Wow. I've thought about gabapentin too. Well, I don't need that. I already have enough sugar cravings. And now, right now, I'm taking something that's kind of similar to that, but it's called Phenoboot. And because I know a lot more about gabapentin, I'll say that. But anyways, right now I was trying to find something similar to that was like in supplement form, and there's something that you can buy called Phenoboot, and it's basically like very similar to gabapentin, but um it was created in Russia for Russian astronauts to not have anxiety and stuff in space. And it's actually still a prescription there. You have to have a prescription to get it there, but in the US you can buy it from different supplement shops. They're starting to kind of crack down on it. I don't know if it's going to remain legal. We'll see. And it does work. But it's super good for social anxiety, super good for like nerve stuff like nerve pain, even anxiety, because Lyrica and gabapentin are really good for that too. At least I know gabapentin is, but I've heard Lyrica too. I actually heard that Lyrica was prescribed sometimes for anxiety, which is crazy. $150 milligrams 3 times a day. Lyrica turns off your fight or flight pretty much. That's like what I was talking to my parents today about when I was on benzos. I swear I didn't care about anything, even the stuff I was supposed to care about. And even on a regular dose, not abusing it, I could never be prescribed benzos. I cannot believe how long it's been. I have not taken, not even one time. My 2 DOCs were benzo and opiates, and I have not had one for 6 years. Now, I've tried Kratom. There's a lot of things like that. But as far as that goes, the 6 years, I smoke weed. I think that's totally different. I think it shouldn't be for anyone under like 25. But I think that it's a miracle. It is a miracle. That's why I don't take sleeping pills and stuff like that. Can I just say well done to everyone in chat that are staying clean? Me too. Absolutely. For several years. Get off the island. What were you addicted to? I tried getting clean so many times, but I was addicted to, started out with Loratabs, moved into Percocets, Oxycontin, and then eventually heroin, and then also Xanax and Klonopin. And I got pregnant. I tried getting clean many times before that because I started using before I had my oldest child. Then when I got out of high school, I moved off to college, and thankfully, when I got pregnant with him, only thing I did was like drink or smoke weed. But after I had him, like I was waiting for the day to have him to use opiates again. And I'm not joking. I had a stash of money I was setting to the side to go out and buy pain pills. It's pathetic, but it's like as soon as I have this baby and it's like a week or two after resting, I'm gonna have mom watch him and go relax. That's what I was telling myself. And I won't use all the time. I'll just do it every now and then. Well, then it got into really bad, like full blown lost sense of all responsibility, completely lost myself. I mean, it took me a long time to figure out who the hell I was. I'll tell you that for sure. I never even hear you talk about the Watts. I won't be here in 2 to 4 weeks. I keep my meds at the dose. 2 to 4 years. I don't know why I said weeks. I'm sorry. Oh, awesome, Janelle. Cool. Well, you missed my question, but I forgive you. Let me think how we could do that, Janelle, because I already did 40. So just when I do the next one will be the next flea market. Bieber, I'm sorry. We're not on the island to troll. I was on the island, but I'm out at Wolf. You love your shorts? Yay, I'm so glad. 7 months sober. Oh, awesome. David, hey. How are you? Oh, David, you want to be here Tuesday for sure. You don't want to miss that. And I am so proud of you. That's awesome. Well, just let me know and we'll do it. I'm hoping that I can get Punksy to do one too. You have my money to come, Alex. Yep. Forgot it. Well, I didn't forget. I've just got it set to the side. What are the living conditions at the mental hospital versus the prison? Well, I mean, personally, I've actually never been to prison, but I've been to jail for a couple hours for shoplifting, which I didn't even steal anything. Just the person who did wouldn't tell the truth, so I got in trouble too. But anyways, that time I've been in trouble for stealing alcohol a couple times when I was in college too. But anyway, for me, I have been in rehab, never been in a mental hospital. I've been there to visit my sister-in-law with her baby, to bring her baby to visit her. But if we're talking about for like someone who's murder versus like rehab and jail, because pretty different. I don't know. I would say the mental hospital isn't that fun either. And I think that they're locked down. They have to stay in their rooms. They don't, they just have better access to, and I think that's a huge part of it, because in jail, they don't have a lot of, they don't have, they're not even hardly able to see a doctor. And when they do, it's bare minimum of everything. If they're in a mental facility, that's where they have access to the doctors and that kind of stuff that they need. And also, if they need to be sedated, which they can do in prison. For me, I've always heard that prison was, Bieber, I've always heard that prison was actually way easier than jail. Red Kratom. That's what I was telling Punksy about. I didn't know which one was like better for Kratom and that kind of thing. Or better for pain or better for anxiety, because like different veins are different, better for, I have Kratom almost all the time. I usually give it away. I never hardly take it. But like right now, I have some with me, and I gave some to somebody else who was having some pain and stuff today. I'm thinking about getting off gabapentin. The sugar cravings are horrific. Did you see my question? No, I didn't, Ann. Can you put it again? I'm sorry. Wait, what was said in here, Woofy? No, I'm way behind in chat. Damn, I'm sorry. How long did it take for you to feel normal? Oh my God. I will say this about it's about 5 weeks before I slept right. And Kratom is what helped me through that, though. If you have Kratom, Suboxone withdrawal is so much easier and possible. And then in the future, you can take Kratom and like have it around. It's really good for anxiety and that kind of thing too. So one day that maybe you're feeling like a relapse in the beginning, you take Kratom. Xanax is so addictive. Yes, it is, Sherry. It took me about 4 to 5 weeks before I slept through the night, maybe 5. And then I got Kratom, and I'll tell you what else happened. I was given a weekend prescription of Tramadol over a kidney infection. And once I started taking that, by the time that prescription was done, I felt normal. What happened, Woofy? Who said what to me? Lyrica and gabapentin are the same thing. In higher dose, it's addictive. Lyrica is new, improved gabapentin. It's also a controlled substance. I'm on gabapentin for sciatica and back injury, and you definitely know when you miss. He snapped my neck. He killed part of me. The morphine makes me forget and sleep. I'm sorry, Ashley. Yeah, that would. David, maybe I'll try to message you soon. I don't want to forget. If I do, message me. Thank you, C-Wise. That's why I think I'm positive and stuff. And I also why I don't involve myself in a lot of stuff. I don't, that's back to what we were saying. Just because you are friends with someone doesn't mean you totally back everything they've ever done. There's a thing for me personally, I'm just not perfect. I don't really want to criticize other people. That's not what I want to do. If I'm friends with, if we're strangers, maybe I'll see what you're doing and be like, but if we're friends, I'll tell you privately. I value my peace a lot, and I know how important it is to have peace in my life. And I've had a really hectic, hard, and crazy life. So at this point, I just want to be proud of who I am, do the right thing, see the best in people, be a positive influence when I can. And trust me, I'm not perfect. I've got plenty of things where I slack, but do my best. That's all I can do. Does anyone have any experience of using Kratom to get off methadone? No. Yellow is good for anxiety. I was in prison, interview for a prison guard. I was hired, but a better job came about. Wow. My mom retired from a federal prison. And Kratom it's a leaf. It's a sister to the coffee leaf, and it has similar opiate-like effects, and it actually will help opiate withdrawal. It also can be addictive, but it's basically you buy it in a powder or a capsule film. It's like a supplement, and it's a leaf. The powder is just a ground up leaf. No added chemicals, no, it's just the way it, comes. Aw. Thanks, Johnny. If they didn't treat prisoners like animals, see Norwegian model, you will see that prison can work. Coffee plant, see? In Thailand, illegal in 11 states. Wow, I did not know that. I can't even look, Woofy. Maybe I can. Hold on. Oh. Nope, not a prescription. I take Zoloft for anxiety. I hate it, but my anxiety takes over. I know what you mean, Janelle. You can get Kratom online. Just go to Nootropics Depot. Where did I just get the Punksy? If you're in here, do you remember where the Phenoboot? There, search Kratom, find Kratom online, and you'll find a bunch of places that sell it. For me, even here at my mom's house in the middle of nowhere, the tobacco store sells it. They sell Delta 8, THC, Kratom, and some places even sell Phenoboot in store. Oh, and free Gypsy Rose. I forgot you were very passionate about that. About 3 years. It's a miracle plant. Cool, Beaver. You don't need a prescription. Yeah, we are. VA mental health changed my life. I hope in a good way. I take red kratom powder mixed with cranberry juice. That's cool. Love you, Wolfie. What is your age, dear? You are so nice and beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. I'm 32. I would not dare to drink. Oh my God. Bieber, I've done that. Like spoonful of powder or mixed in a drink. Ugh. Now, if I don't have the capsules and I have to take kratom, I'll just take the powder like a goodies powder. But it's a lot. Why are you rolling your eyes looking beyond? She sure will tell you. I know I'm recovering from YouTube. I used to be full-on pot smoker. I quit within seconds from almost dying from a severe asthma attack because of smoking it. The fear of death made me quit. Wow. I haven't had any issues with my lungs here lately, but before my vape used to make me cough a lot, but now it's not doing that, so. I'm sorry, Anne. I only take opioid when my back spasm and goes on me. I have used Gabby and Tramadol for it in the past. I know, shame on me, but I don't like the effects. I've heard Wellbutrin was good. I've never tried that. Antidepressants just do not work well for me. Yep, absolutely, Ashley. Smart. That's a smart plan. Ayahuasca. I wanted to try that. See, those are the only kind of things like I would do now. You were never gonna, back in the day, y'all, I'm telling you, I was doing heroin. I would do coke. I've tried meth a few times. I smoked crack a couple, more than a couple times. Trust me, I was wild as hell. I would never, ever do anything like that. No opiates, no benzos. I have no urge. I know what that does to my life. I don't even have the cravings for that anymore. Every now and then, I think maybe I'd like to get drunk, but I really don't like it when I do it. I'll drink like one beer and get a headache. And then I like weed. And then I would be down for like some shrooms occasionally, maybe camping or I don't know, something like that, like natural. Yeah. Food addictions. 32. I have underwear older than you. Food addictions are very real too. What about high fructose corn syrup that they put in soda and stuff? That's addictive as hell. My throat is hurting. I didn't even know it could be addictive until somebody told me they went to treatment. I was like, holy crap, Kratom put you in treatment? Yeah. I've heard of that. And when I was in rehab, there were a couple people there for odd things. There was somebody there who had been addicted to Kratom. There was somebody there who was just addicted to Tramadol, and they went to rehab for it, which that was shocking. And then, what's that fake weed stuff? Like, not Delta 8, which is a real cannabinoid found in the weed plant. That's just a federal loophole. That's why it's legal. Some people think that's fake weed. It's not. It's actually really grows. Now they have to like kind of farm it because it shows up in very small amounts. But anyways, the fake weed, like the chemicals that is sprayed on marshmallow leaf, magic mushrooms. Yeah, me too. Alexis Sharkey, I covered her case on TikTok. She was microdosing for anxiety. People like you, dear, because you're so sincere with no filter drama. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, just something I read. My thing is, how on earth do you know how much Kratom to take when you're using it? So usually the capsules are 0.5 gram. Look up the dosage chart. You can find lots of, I usually take about 5 grams. I'm curious what Bieber takes. She takes it daily and for a while. And does it, because I've never taken it every day for a long time. Do you take it daily? I guess maybe, I don't know. You may not. I'm curious if you got to take more over time. 4 grams. That's so funny with the 2 capsules and see how that treats you. Wait, are you getting 2 gram capsules? Is it spice? Yes. I would do mushrooms again, but only camping. Oh, good night, JH. Thank you for hanging out. She is UK, yeah. If I get drunk, I'm useless. So any questions, you guys, or anything like that? A food addict, but addicted to stupid. Well, there's some areas in my life I'd like a little less stupid. So I'm addicted to stupid in a way of like believing in people, and I'm critical as hell, but also I like to see the best in people. And so people in my real life may do something the same thing, and they'll say like, I'm not, this is not going to happen again or whatever, and I'll believe it, you know. Oh, Mod Squad, I'm so happy you're here. I know someone who died off spice. Wow. Yeah, there was a little guy in the rehab. I actually like had a little crush on him, and he was there for Spice. He was the one. He told me he was in the army, you guys, and he would do so much that he would spend his entire check. He didn't even have power anymore at a certain point. Hey, cotton candy boobs. 6 grams red kratom with a mixture of 10-ounce cranberry juice and 10 ounce of water. Wow. It's not that strong. Don't be scared. Kratom is really gentle. Hello, Incognito Gypsy. Love you. Happy to see you. I take Kratom. I use it for anxiety. I've been taking it for a few years. Wow. It's crazy how many people. So my children are 13 and 5. I'm not going to lie, since we're being transparent. I may or may not go on a shroom trip twice a year. I have had a complete spiritual awakening. That's the shit. That's so cool. Wow. That would pour herself a glass of vodka and add a cup of cranberry juice. I just asked why a cap full for color. Add a cap full of cranberry juice. I thought you said cup at first. That's funny. Stupid TV. Hi, Just Larry. Oh, Just Larry, you'll want to be here on Tuesday too. I'm going to I have a very important, probably the most important video of my channel's existence. I'm so clueless over here, like we have a completely different approach to pharmaceuticals. Moving from UK to US. Withdraw. Oh, thank you, Anne, for hanging out. I've never tried shrooms, but I've considered microdosing for migraines. Well, I got a question. When you microdose, do you like feel psychoactive effects or whatever? Or Jamie Aldiva. I don't know for sure, but after starting Kratom for a few months, I ended up getting hospitalized with pancreatitis for a week. After stopping, symptoms lessened. I'm scared of it now. Now, I've heard Kratom can do that to your liver. So, and they kind of can work together at times. So I wouldn't be, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked about that. I do shrooms again. Just Larry, you're very nice. Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm not pregnant. No. I wish. Like, if I had the money and the room, like, I'd love, that's why I get so annoyed with, like, all these cases with babies. And one of the reasons, like, why I really love to cover them, because I know I cannot have any more kids, and I know what I would do to be able to have a little girl. I always wanted a little girl my whole life. I'm a tomboy. I'll play outside, but I love makeup. I love fashion. See the tie-dye and stuff I do. I've always loved that kind of stuff. I'm girly, and I always wanted to like have a little girl to dress and stuff, you know? And yeah. Powder kratom is completely different than concentrated kratom, in my opinion. You're seeking something heavy. I've never actually tried like a concentrated. No, wait. Yes, I did. I ordered some, like an ounce, and they sent me like 1 gram sample of a concentration. Coffee is more addictive than Kratom. I can't miss my caffeine either. I talked to my doctor about it. There are some real medical studies. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Thomas. I do take it daily. I switch up strains, and you will definitely know if you take too much. You will completely throw it up, or your eyes kind of shake. Yeah, Thomas. It works, but only small changes. Slight upset tummy at first. Microdosing is fun. I use the powder. You get more bang for your buck with powder. Just tastes so darn bad. Yeah, it was it looked a little different too. I know the Kratom, like the ounce that I got was kind of greenish brown. And the yeah, you can ask a question. The concentrated whatever you want to call I don't know if you call it the concentrated version of it was like gold. I've always wanted a little girl. Yeah. 2 boys, Keith and Cody. That's me. I would do anything. Oh, Janessa, happy to see you. Cotton candy, I completely agree with that, but for me, I'm lazy. For 2, I can't take the taste. I've never done mushrooms. I'm about to eat some of this. Nerd's Rope. THC. Medicated. I don't know. You can't even see it. Medicated Nerd's Rope. They're really strong, though. I eat like a quarter of one at a time. Do you have a tattoo or piercing? Yes. Why do you keep asking that? Because I've seen you in a lot of chats, Thomas. Now tell me. Like I said, don't type anything. Like I told the person earlier. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. What are you doing, Thomas? It's creepy to go in all the chats asking girls about tattoos over and over. It's more of a personal question once you're talking to someone privately and you know a little more about them. But to go in every single chat asking about it, dude, it comes off creepy. So just take a step back. And maybe if you if that's what you want to see, go to Google, type in tattooed women or whatever, and go have fun. Or, over here, today we're talking about true crime, addiction, YouTube, that kind of thing. Maybe go to a tattoo parlor YouTube channel or something like that. But I'm just letting you know, it's creepy, okay? Yeah, I seen Janessa. Ugh, the texture. Oh my God. Who dat? Love you too, Wolfie. No, I didn't. Mod Squad goes to a freaking excellent tattoo artist. Hold on. Okay, yeah, an excellent tattoo artist where I'm telling you, you look at the tattoo and it's like looking at your cell phone, like watching a video, like the quality, I don't know, it's crazy. Is pricing new? Hold on, you guys. Okay. Is Kratom a new drug? No, it's just it's just a leaf, dried leaf. Bentley came over here being all crazy. Oh, thank you, Janessa. I love you guys. Thomas, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, but I'm just trying to be real with you. I'm going to try and start my YouTube channel this week. Would love any advice you could give. That's awesome. Just do it. Do not put it off, because you want to do it for, like, anyone who wants to start a channel thinks about it for way longer than they should. And they just like sit there right at the edge at that last step of just doing it. Just do it. And yeah. Let me think of what else. Also, something that was hard for me, and this is just like being honest and kind of like weird to admit, but when I started, I was really bad at taking any criticism, even constructive criticism. It's okay to be bad at taking criticism, especially if they're just being rude, uncalled for. Nobody likes that, But also, you have to be able to take people who are like criticizing you in a constructive way with kindness, or to be honest with you or help make you better, or, try not to let it offend you. It may hurt, it stings a little bit. And you also kind of like, I'll tell you this. Here's another thing. When people do not think that you know better. Don't think like, I've got this, whatever, and just blow everyone off, especially if a lot of people have the same criticism. But for me, that's like how I was at first. I was not good at handling criticism, and I didn't listen to it. But you should listen to it, because people are trying to be honest and help you do better. And some of the stuff you really need to hear. None of us are perfect. Bieber, it was over a pancreas issue, but I don't remember who it was. Hey, New England girl. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Rubberhead. He's famous. Poor Thomas. Guy's got a fetish. Wolfie, I'll send you pictures. They're really good of Mod Squad's tattoos. Like, I want to go. I told her, I was like, I want to get an appointment with this guy. But he's so good, it's like a year or two before you can get in with him. That's solid advice. Have you ever heard of the Tina? I cannot see hardly, so I'm really struggling, and I don't. Out of Skowhagen? No, I haven't heard of that. Thanks, Bieber. I love you too. Cannot imagine that about you. Or if she has any tattoos, yeah. Thomas just wants an Alex Erickson spring bikini calendar. Mod Squad. You guys are funny. Aw. Punksy, thank you. Yeah, and that's kind of, yeah, I really want to. That would be so awesome. I would love that. Man, imagine if I could, like, come by myself. That'd be really even crazier. That'd be fun. Leave it to Beaver. I told you you're going to love Alex, didn't I? You guys are awesome. Doing pancreas. I might have to check into this. Are you having issues? I love you. Yeah. Thank you again, Punksy. That was sweet. So I don't know, you guys. I really don't know what else. If there's not really any questions, like I said, I want to give people the opportunity. I try to stay out of drama and that kind of thing. However, sometimes I have seen lately, I've gotten some questions. I barely go in chats, and it's like every time I do, I get some questions about stuff, and I just want to be able to answer honestly for anybody who needs to know or wants to know anything. Lynn will sometimes say, like, I don't know, it's kind of personal. She'll want to ask me a question, and I'm like, dude, you can ask me literally anything. anything. I don't care if it's about any of this stuff. Have you lightened your hair? No, I think it's maybe the light because it looks lighter to me too. Or maybe it's the sun, being out in the sun a little bit. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Anne. I love you. That's big feet for a UK woman. I'm over paranoid about what I put in my body. Oh, okay, good. If you were going to say, like, my pancreas has been hurting, I was going to say, damn. Better watch out. I have heard it affect people's liver, too. I've actually heard of people getting hepatitis A off of dirty kratom and being in the hospital and stuff for weeks. Any thoughts on Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial starting tomorrow in Virginia? Well, I don't know a ton about it. I know some, and I know, like, I've seen the headlines. I haven't done the deep dive, but I think that I think they're both crazy, and I think they're both wrong. Questions within reason. Yeah, not about tattoos. Weird. I have a question. What is your occupation? What do you do for work? Well, now I've just been doing YouTube and making and selling t-shirts, tie-dye, and different things like that. I've done a lot of different things. I went to college first for criminal justice. I always knew, like, there's nothing I really wanted to do for a job besides maybe like makeup and clothes or journalism. And like I couldn't choose my major, but I was interested in true crime because my guidance counselor told me, like, basically it's pretty hard to have a decent career in journalism. This was before the internet was so big too. So first I went for criminal justice, then I changed it to business management, which I did take a lot of business classes, and then I just like was changing my mind again and I left. I didn't finish. I wasn't gonna, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So yeah, and all my jobs were, I worked selling insurance. I worked doing inbound calls for insurance companies. I worked at a fish store. I was a restaurant. I worked at a ski shop. I worked at Bob Evans, no, Baskin Robbins. That was my first job, Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. I worked at Sonic, like I wore the skates and everything. Anywhere else? I've had a lot of jobs, but yeah. No, I am not married. Playing a D20 game. I don't know what that is. If you are up for it, I can GM the game for you. Hey, I'd check it out. That'd be fun to try. I have little ones that would probably think that would be fun to help with too. Because they're all about gaming. Hey, Tisha. I'm super picky about where I get it from. Good. Good. Dungeons and Dragons, fantasy. Yeah, that'd be cool. Aliens. I know what you're talking about because I bought Bentley some of those toys. If I had another son, aw, thank you, Cheryl. I love you. I'm happy you're back. That'd be cool, Johnny. YouTube, Ladies of YouTube Crime Channels calendar. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you, Wuffy. Oh, you guys are too much. You give me way too much credit. I love you guys. And I think what makes this channel good is like you guys and me together. And I don't know. Yeah. Fentanyl crisis is going to get a lot worse. They're making it look like Tylenol, so be careful where you get anything from. Janelle, after the other day, I drove down to my mom's and I just cried like half the way. And I thought, like, all I could think about is that little baby, like Bentley's age. The fact that she knew to call 911, are you kidding me? Yeah. Yes, I do. Not a lot. Like this month, I made like 5 times as much from t-shirts because I had 2 big orders, 2 orders that were like, pretty good. I did good this month, but yeah. You do make money from YouTube. Some people make a lot of money. Thank you, Sherry. But yeah, man, it just, I don't know. I'm over it. I'm over seeing people die. I feel like my whole freaking class is dead. All my friends are dead. No joke. Literally all of them, except for the ones that I was friends with before I did drugs that didn't do drugs, that went off and were athletes and that kind of stuff. But all the friends that I had from like 9th grade until like 5 years ago, I don't know. Even my best friend from high school, you know, Jennifer, she passed away from, she's the one I told you guys about from Xanax withdrawal. And it sucks. Keep getting hair in my eye. It is heartbreaking. Bentley, I don't know that he would know. Now, I told him the other day, like, about it after this happened, about 911. But then you got to be careful that your kids don't call, like, for fun. I love your shirts you make. I just never see any small enough. Patiently waiting for the purple one. Perfect one. You know what? I will buy a couple smaller sizes, but the reason I do that is because, like, for me, if I buy a t-shirt, I usually like to have like a size large. Now, if I'm wearing it like with jeans and a tight t-shirt, no. But if I'm wearing, like, I like to wear mine with leggings and a sweater or something. So first I was buying like large, because I thought a lot of people would probably wear that size too, because even if you're small, it just fits right with leggings and stuff. Well, then I noticed that most of my orders, like probably 75%, are size extra large. So that's why usually I buy, you know, extra large, hoping that. Now, I also do like, somebody can kind of order what they want specifically. I did the coolest shirt today. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's a Ghostface shirt, and it has pink writing that says Ghostface, but the reverse tie-dye is like neon green, hot pink, turquoise, and purple. And oh my God, it's really, really cute. Move around using dye. That can be real or on the computer. That'd be fun. A lot of class have passed too. Yeah. I wrote you a long email the other day, cried my eyes out, then I deleted it. I just can't. Thank you, Janessa, for thinking of me, though. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Bieber, I'm telling you. And this guy, like, he was a good person. I'm never going to look at the 4th of July the same. I know that, because that was his birthday, and I don't know. It's just crazy, the things that, I don't know, drugs have done. They've taken from West Virginia. If you look, go ahead and look up opioid overdoses state by state, and West Virginia is like in the top 3 or number 1. There's 4 states that are like the deepest, darkest shade, and West Virginia is one. And I'm telling you, all the, like, my entire graduating class, I'd say like a huge percentage of them have passed away. Is remarkable. I respect you very much. Oh, thank you. I so appreciate that. Oh, Maria, yeah. Ask anything. So you actually make enough to live off YouTube. I always thought you had 100 of thousands of subs and views. So I'll tell you this. Views, I would say it depends, because AdSense changes, but 1,000 views you might make between $5 to $10. I've made like almost 10 off 1,000, and lately AdSense, it goes down in January, like after Christmas. It's been more closer to 5. So every 1,000 views, if you're monetized, because they demonetize my videos instantly, almost every time. I can get them approved after somebody watches them. A lot of where your money comes from is super chats, memberships, and then for me, this month, about 1/6 of what I made was on YouTube. It wasn't anywhere near what you could live off of, especially if my car wasn't paid for and I didn't have a house payment or rent, because I don't have rent. Like I live in a little trailer in West Virginia in here. And they're both paid for. And my car's paid for, thankfully. So that really helps a lot. And Bentley's dad, my oldest dad, he doesn't help. But Bentley's dad we've been best friends since we were like 5 years old. And we work so good together. And he does actually help a lot with like Bentley's, he helps a lot financially with Bentley stuff. Like I'd say here lately, I've done a lot more than I used to, because I used to, like, the better my shirts do and stuff, then the more I just go ahead and pay for it out of convenience. But if we didn't have it, I could totally call him and he would give it to me. Oh, I love you, Woofy. Sad watching people you love die from addiction. It is. My brother, I mean, he's fucking 41 years old. And he just got, he pisses me off so bad. He was about to go to prison for like 5 to 25 years, made a deal to go to rehab in Tennessee. Went to rehab, gets out, and like the next day, within a 24-hour time period, overdoses, back in rehab again. Now he's out again, but he went back to jail a couple of days ago. He actually found out the day my friend died. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? You're 41 years old. Are you ever going to grow up? I'm sick and tired of my mom sitting up there, nervous as hell, biting her nails, worried to death about him. I am. It pisses me off. And then she's like, maybe I should let him come here. Why? So we have to watch him around all of our shit? I'm sick of it. I'm not judgmental of people in addiction because I've been there, but also I'm smart and I know that you can't trust them. You can't. You just can't. Even if you're a good person. I was a shitty person when I was addicted to drugs. Like the way I treated my mom, I've talked to Mod Squad about this a lot, like in depth. Like it breaks me still to this day because I love her so much, and she just got finished fighting breast cancer, and I just but then I also know I don't want to be around anybody in active addiction, because you got to love those people from a distance. If not, they steal from you, they lie to you. It's just, yeah. My height and weight, I'm about 5'7", about 100 and, I don't know. I haven't weighed for a while, but I vary between like 140, 150. 5'7". Southern with a heart. Hello. That's okay. I don't mind. You are so right on XL. Why are people asking creepy? I wear my tie-dye from you at least once a week. Oh, that's awesome, Amelia. You check your email. I emailed you 3 days ago. I'm so sorry. The last few days, I have not been with it. I usually answer every comment on my channel. I really like to talk to you guys. I want to hear what you have to say and answer all my emails. In the last couple of days, I've not done so well, but I promise I will. I haven't even been opening my messages or my messenger, but a couple times a day. Once a year in Adams, Tennessee, they have a tie-dye festival. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I'll have to look that up. Well, I live in, kind of close. It's going to take me I am going to Rogersville. I will. I'll tell you guys about it after. I don't want to say when I'm going to go, but I'm going to go. And when I do, it's only 2 hours and 40 minutes from my house. Now that the weather's getting nice, and yeah. I'm height taller than the average girl and weight. I'm thick. I've got a big butt. I've always been, thick. So I think women of all sizes are beautiful. I think, that's not what makes us beautiful. What makes a woman beautiful is not only her personality. It's her personality and her confidence, her swag, her, just her vibe. The way you look means nothing. I'm so sick of all these people focusing on pointing out the way other people look, and also just criticizing people in general. I don't know. I'm not perfect. I kind of don't feel it's right for me to get up here and preach at everyone about what they're doing that I don't agree with. And it's not like if I go in someone's chat, I agree with everything they've ever done ever. No. Get real. This is real life. It's people try to like this separation between YouTube and real life. No, this is real life. These are real people in your real fucking life. Everyone you speak to, do you agree with every life decision they've ever made? Well, no. I get annoyed with that shit. Stop doing that to people. You put too much pressure on creators and subscribers. People should be able to go wherever the hell they want. Even if you don't necessarily like a creator, maybe you like the people in chat, maybe you like the topic. What the hell, man? Stop trying to like control everyone. That's what people do. And some people are just so controlling. And my friends were all gone too. We've talked about that before. I'm so sorry, Janessa. Message me anytime. Do you remember we talked about like the all my friends being gone thing like a few months ago? Where I grew up in Georgia, huge amounts of our class have passed away now too from drugs. It's so sad. I'm glad I'm in a better place these days. My heart hurts for their families. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. My brother is an addict, and so many of friends have passed. It's a real pandemic. Yeah. Opiates appropriately to cover pain, the deaths would decline. I'm a trained doctor, remember? I didn't know that. The whole thing is a disgusting problem, and the reason for it is because they've done animal studies showing that animals can recover from pain without opiates. Humans are conscious and able to contextualize pain. I have another question. Would you ever do a house tour? I haven't, but I would, but on my like membership thing, because I never want, like, I don't know. I feel like kind of weird about doing true crime under a paid membership. That this is another thing that annoys me about YouTube. Don't cover true crime and then get pissed when someone shares it or watches like reacts to your video. Don't you want the information to be spread? Don't you want it to get out there? Or is it all about the views and the money? I have an interview and I don't want anybody to cover it for 3 days and 22 minutes. Like, no. No, no, no. We should want to share this information with other people. Like, it's important. It could help find a summer. You know what I mean? So anyway, my point is, under the memberships, I always feel really bad about like doing true crime. Maybe if I did like closed cases or something, that could work. But so I do like little snapshots of what I'm up to sometimes and kind of what it looks like, day to day. That is my brother right now. Thank God he's in jail. That's what I told my mom. I'm like, you know what? At least he'll be alive. If he overdoses, because there's still drugs in jail, but it's a controlled environment. Woofy is a lady. I'm a single father. My son is handicapped and autistic. Just been the two of us for 13 years now. His mother, my ex-wife, hasn't even sent him a card in over 8 years. Are you kidding me? Rylan, I am so sorry. What a fucking bitch. Now that is just bullshit. That's like my oldest. He's 13. His dad, like around the age of like 3, left his life completely for around 5 years. He used to cry to me that his dad was out there lost somewhere because he knew that if he could get to a phone, he would call him on his birthday. He would call him on Christmas. It was awful. Now his dad has had a life or death experience, like a near death experience. There you go. And he's kind of changed a little bit, but now Trenton really is not interested that much. Like, I'll tell him your dad called and he'll forget to call him back. The CDC are backtracking at the moment, but the damage has been done. Black market is flooded with fentanyl. I'm in Tennessee, and your brother sounds like my brother. Are you sure we're not sharing a brother? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Both my brothers live down there, actually. I just have your shirt done. I want to mail it to you. Oh, hey. Yeah, I didn't realize your screen name was who you are. Cool. She does tie-dye, too, and she's very good at it. Oh, What are my size, dear? I'm 74. Did you ever model as I did? You are my size, dear. I'm 74. Oh, nope. Actually, I was, one time, this is a funny story. Like, I was in the mall in New Jersey, and um, I did pageants when I was little, but I don't recommend doing that with your kids. It's not good for their confidence. I mean, it wasn't good for mine. But one time I was in New Jersey in the mall, and this lady walked up to me and my mom, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you are beautiful. You have a really pretty face. Like, have you ever thought about modeling?" She's like, "I'm with Wilhelmina Modeling Agency. Here's my card. I think you would be a beautiful plus size model." And that was like, I was like, what? I was 13. I wore like a size 3 to 5. Um, and I was like maybe like 115 to 120 pounds. But plus size is like size 6, size 4. Like, plus size is not what you would think when in the like modeling world. Like, so, but anyways, I was like, oh, how dare you? And yeah, I never called. They had like a thing. She had given me and her mom her card. They had like a workshop type of thing set up where they were going to be meeting with families and doing stuff like, yeah, letting it back in temporarily. Now he's with my mom raising hell. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. Hey, Puff. Well, I'm almost done, but I refuse to be around anybody in active addiction. Yeah. Being a committed mother is an amazing feature. It's all a lie. You have a lot of poverty and social inequality. There's a heroin issue now, but well, Ashley, you should look up where I come from because OxyContin, like used the makers of OxyContin actually admitted to using basically the Appalachian Mountains and surrounding areas as like a testing. This is like their test run of putting out their medicines to like the coal miners and the, you know, life is different there. People would see like where summer was like the way they lived and be so shocked. But when you come from the country, I don't know. Life is just different. Men work harder. I don't know. Kids are, it's just different altogether. And yeah. I asked this on a comment. I'd love to hear your take on Madeline McCann and John Bonet. So, Maddie McCain, Maria, I was hoping you'd be here so we could chat about it quickly. But there's a lot to, both of them. But first, I'll start with Maddie because I don't know much about it. I know some. I've watched documentaries and stuff, but never like dug into it. I don't like that her parents left them alone to go out and have dinner and drinks and all that stuff. I don't like that. And there's something fishy with that to me, the whole situation. So I'm sketchy of the parents a little bit. But then we have that new information that came out, and I don't even remember what it was, but I know it changed my direction of thought with that. John Bonet, I'm sorry, but her brother, he's creepy. And I don't know. I think he could have been involved. Then we have the note came from the notepad in the house. The parents, I don't know. That whole family looks sketchy. And I've actually wondered, thank you, Sherry. I've actually wondered if possibly maybe a cover up to keep the brother out of trouble. I don't know. Yep, I'm with you. I don't like that. Um, I don't like the rules of conventional relationship roles. Like, I want me and my man to both clean. My house will be clean. If you are not a clean person, we will not be together. But if I had a man, we both, or a woman, or whatever, if I had a person, we would both clean and we would both make money. and we would both chase our dreams, right? Like chase our wildest dreams. That's what life's about. Hey, small town New York. I definitely will. How far are you from Rogersville? Oh, I love you, small town. Y'all hear me crunching this nerd rope? I'm sorry. Lucy, I'm sorry to hear that about your brother. Just had a shooting here with 3 dead 49 miles from Kingsport. Wow. Hey, Nana. Happy to see you. Okay, Puff. Thank you for coming by. Certain times of year or certain reminders just trigger my head and work overtime. I felt your pain and I was so upset, just so upset for you. Thank you, Janessa. Oh, that is so special, though. Like that we can connect with each other like that through here. I don't know. I'm thankful for you guys, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Having you guys, like just the whole, I don't know. Please share this. Hey, pretty girl. So now we know that Tim Mullins is related to Don Wells' dad. Also, 423 Chase is Tim's cousin. Huh. Related to Don's dad? Oh, Rylan, I'm so sorry. I will gladly send him cards every year. Aw. You had an NDE in 1989. Girl, that was the year that I was born. My son just makes up stories about Egan from Ghostbusters being his dad and dying. Oh my God. That is sad. I'm sorry, Jamie. I have 2 little boys. And went back. We think her mother stayed in town and she is alone. So I pick her up every day and she spends hours. Oh, that's awesome that you guys have her. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to probably get off of here and go hang out with my little ones. Yeah, plus size. I don't want to miss any comments, but I might be behind. Oh, I missed you too. Yeah, when you came in the other day, I was like, oh, I haven't seen you in a couple streams. Maybe tomorrow I want to do something dope sick. Ooh, okay. I want to do something crime related. Oh, thank you, Jules. And then Tuesday, like I said, if you've been on Watts Island, even if you hadn't, you need to be here. This is important where you guys can help me. I won't be able to tell you more until Tuesday, but it's just going to be a way that we can hear about some different things happening you may not be privy to, and also make a difference. But it's I was thinking today when I got the comment about Maddie and John Bonet, I was like, wow, think about all the kids that, we've heard about that no one was ever arrested. And I don't know, it sucks. I heard the grand jury is getting together. I would love to know when we find out what that's about. I always thought the brother was involved. One that cleans. Yeah, I'm eating a nerd's rope. The rope, the medicated nerd's rope. Clarksville and Nashville in Cheatham County, where Upchurch is from. Okay, my brothers are in Nashville. 3.5 hours. Damn. Oh, woofy. Oh, Okay, awesome, Summer Rae. I'll get in my emails, promise. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys too. And just know, I want you guys to know, thank you, Bobby Pin. Love you, Ann. Anything, anytime. You guys, Mod Squad, actually, you already know. Wonder what you're going to say to that. Just obviously don't put it in here. But guess we all do. Yep, Janessa, you're absolutely right. And it's crazy because you don't really see people and see their struggles immediately, right? You see them and you see usually like that confident side of them, like that outer shell that, you don't see people in those weak moments. So sometimes it's kind of hard to envision. Bieber, I'm ready anytime after, well, yeah, I'll message with you, but really anytime after Tuesday. Now we can collab on your channel and my channel if you want, but I would love to have you on here since that's why you started your channel. Yeah, since I'm on it. That's why you started your channel. Maybe you can like give us some info that we don't have and we haven't heard yet. That'd be really fun. Or we could just go through from A to Z from the beginning. Um, I don't know, you guys. I was going to say something I totally forgot. Oh, yeah. So before I go, I just want you to know that let me save that there. Okay, that anytime you ever want to ask me something, regardless of what it is, I hope that you guys feel comfortable enough to come to me because literally anything from A to Z, I don't mind if you ask. As long as you're not rude to me or rude to anyone who's maybe on my panel or in my chat. Any comment or question, criticism, whatever is welcome. But especially, I want you guys to know that instead of like, I don't like when somebody who I don't even know doesn't support me. I'm in a chat and I say something and then they're like, I didn't see this one that commented when I was talking to you on Panel Mod Squad and someone's like, oh, so you're okay with XYZ? I didn't even see it, so I don't know what it is. Because I commented, no, I love Mod Squad. She's my friend and I've never seen her do any like, but even let's say that you had done something wrong, which I have never seen you do. I don't even know what it was about, but I've never seen you out here mistreating people or whatever, doing anything wrong. But let's say you did. Do you think I'm going to criticize her like in public or just quit talking to her or whatever? I don't know. That's just so stupid to me. Like, stop doing that to people, you guys. Stop, not you guys in chat, but stop putting that pressure on people. It's not cool. It's just not cool. What's a good deed you have done recently? An air sweetheart and a good person. Really? I don't know. We did the charity thing, right? We donated 40 to charity from the flea market night. And I ran a couple classes for people like the StreamYard lessons, teaching people how to use StreamYard for Stephanie, Allison, like any of my friends who have smaller YouTube channels or they're starting out, I'll help them with intros. I made out TCA's little logo and her intro and that kind of thing. Mod Squad is great in my book. Thank you for being you, Mod Squad. Yes, she's an awesome person. Truly. I would love Bieber on your panel. Me too. You the best, Bieber. Oh, I'm so awesome. I'm so happy that you do. That's awesome. That's what I want. Like, I want you guys to be able to say anything, really. Hey, Sis Vicious. But also, I love your channel, and I always like to say this, but I want to say it again. If you guys are not familiar, leave it to Bieber in the chat. written just like that, or Woofy can add the link if she doesn't mind, has an awesome true crime channel where she covers tons of different cases. She's going to be on here soon, and I might be on there soon. And yeah, you guys definitely go check her out, please. I have a very personal question. You absolutely don't have to answer if you don't want to. When you were in active addiction, go ahead. It's okay. Closed off as I am. I understand completely. I take my issues to my friends privately if I can, not on YouTube. So I would never have a fight here with you. Yeah, it's crazy. And also, that's so dumb. I don't like that at all. But I do want to be clear. I've never seen you even be anything but kind. Even when you disagree with something or someone, you're not name calling, weight shaming. You don't do you guys know what I mean. I just don't see how I don't know. Do love you. But Bieber was where I started. What? That's cool. I'm in on your next StreamYard lesson. Let me know. Just email me and I'll help you. A 60 as well, younger ones need most life tough. I wonder if there is still evidence in the Watts house. I don't know. Okay. I have a very personal question you absolutely do not have to answer if you don't want to. When you were in active addiction, did you ever lose custody of your children? If so, how did you regain it? Well, no. Thankfully, because I have incredible parents that I never had my son in any bad positions where I would. I lived with my parents most of the time, had my own place a couple of those years, but and if I went out to party, my son never went with me. He wasn't really around it, and I was in my parents' house. So I wasn't allowed to just openly party and use in there. So no, but a lot of my friends did, and my sister-in-law lost custody of my niece over a mental health issue, and she had to jump. It was a mental health issue, which caused a relapse. But let me say, she had a form of bipolar that makes you actually hallucinate and kind of it's weird. But she was thinking that she was Marilyn Monroe in a past life, Eve from Adam and Eve, like all this different stuff. And she was actually believing it, hearing voices, everything. She ended up losing her daughter because she did relapse when she was like that. And she had to jump through hoops to get her back. I actually drove her, her and the girl's the girl's dad. I drove them 4 days a week to drug test because they didn't have a car. And I did not want that baby in foster care. So you have to really, really fight hard and do everything they say. If you want your baby back, you need to jump through their hoops, and they're going to make you jump through them. They even might tell you to twirl around and stand on one foot, and damn it, you need to stand on one foot. That's how I look at it. Thank God that never happened to me. I did get a CPS visit once when Trenton, my oldest, was little in a car seat. And the guy came and he said that there was a report that I had blown marijuana smoke in his face for him to go to sleep or something like that. And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, I don't even believe this shit. Anyone who would do that, is crazy, but we have to look into it. He's like, pretty low chance that you're actually doing that. Usually I am human, not perfect. Yeah, me too. I'm the same there, but you've always been awesome to me. Yeah, I really am. My parents, I'll tell you what, they're awesome. I put them through hell, and they took, like I told you guys, my son's dad also wasn't in his life a lot those first, between the age of 3 and 9 at all. And then really he's never been there a lot those first couple years he was there. So my parents they picked up slack from not only me but him. And thank God that they are so incredible that they helped like they did, because Trenton has always had a very normal life, even through my years of addiction and stuff.
Thank the Lord. And my niece actually was able to come home, thank God. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Sis Vicious. Oh, thank you, Woofy. Yeah, my mom's everything to me too. That's why when, she got cancer, and I'll tell you guys, when you live with addiction, after you get better, like the first year, you're kind of like, what the fuck? Where am I? What's going on? Who am I? Whoa. You don't even know how to do day-to-day stuff. You kind of start with feeling like shit, knowing you need to make your bed, take your shower, pick your house up, that kind of thing. And then you have to learn again who you are, what you like. But after that first year, when your brain kind of like stops being all jumbled, then you got to sit there and remember and relive and think about everything you've ever done that was wrong. That's part of why, like, I want to live the right way, because I have a conscience. I don't give a shit if it's I raise my voice at my kids when maybe they didn't deserve it. When I lay down at night, I sit there and I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Like, I'm awful. I've got to do better. And that really, really gets a lot more intense after you've kind of sobered up and straightened up and stuff. So I came here to avoid people I either am fiercely loyal to a fault or I snap on people who I think hurt others. I need balance too. Janessa's awesome. Yeah, she's been here for a while. I love you guys. Y'all are all awesome. Good people in this chat, but there's good people on YouTube. There's crazy ass people on here too. Wow. I just cannot even believe some of the people that some of the things I've seen on YouTube. I don't know. Definitely suspicious. Hope everybody have a great night. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to it. Leave it to Beaver, and thank you for coming. I also try to be better every day. It's the only way to right my wrongs, especially to those who don't forgive me for my past. Yep, absolutely. That's me too. And like I said, I value my peace. Do I want to know what's going on? Like, if I see drama happening, do I go always, I don't even want to hear it? No. Sometimes I'm like, damn, what's going on? I want to hear. But also, I'm like, I don't want to be involved. I want to stay out of it, do my own thing, because the peace in my life is very important. Like, it's like gold. Like, I need peace more than I need money. As long as we got what we need, I don't even need money. Just let me have like some relaxation and peace of mind. I know it's controversial, I guess, but absolutely help me process and be better. Have a good one. Yeah, it is controversial, and I don't like making it seem like it's the only way, but the 12 steps is really good for anybody, even if you've never been on drugs, because if you've never seen it, look it up. The way that it makes you look at yourself and kind of be able to take an honest look and kind of say when you're, none of us are perfect, and when we've fallen short, and maybe where we need to, the flaws within ourselves, and also the flaws with how we treated people, and kind of making up for that, and the whole process of all of that, as well as apologizing for what you've done in the past, and owning up to it. That will change you and build you into a way better person. When you find that kind of recovery, those are the best people to be around, because I promise you, it's important to them to be a good person. That is a whole part of their journey. That's with me. That is like a huge step and really important. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyways, so maybe tomorrow we'll have some news about summer or something to look at. And always leave any questions in the chat if you watch this after. If you have a question that is not rude, I'll be down to answer it. And then Tuesday, do not miss my live. Please do not miss it, you guys. If my channel, if you guys have enjoyed my channel and that kind of thing, and you enjoy me, it's really important to me. It's one of the most, if not the most important videos I've ever done. So please, please, please don't forget that. It's essential that you forgive yourself, or else you'll be chasing your tail. I know, but it's so hard. It is so hard. Oh, thank you, Trinity. I love you guys. Hi, Jim. Janessa, email me if you need me. Yes, it's definitely going to be a live Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. It's already scheduled. So, hey, Woofy, maybe you can get the link, and people can just so that they can put the reminder or whatever on, if you don't mind. And thank you for being here, Woofy. I don't know where Lynn's at. I should have called her. Anyways, all right. I love you guys. I'm going to get off here and go eat. I bought some chicken sausages, kielbasa, hot dogs, corn on the cob, peppers, onions, all that stuff for my dad to grill out for us. And he's done cooking. And I bet you it's going to be thebomb.com. So I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys. You mean the world to me. I'll see you on Tuesday. If you need anything, if you need anything answered, let me know. Love you, Mod Squad. So much. I really, really do. Love you, Woofy. I love all of y'all. Y'all have an awesome night, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye. Oh, bye, Jim. Sorry. Oh, you're so welcome. Good night, guys. Good night.